Peter Obi support in public is organic. Peter was my governor for 8 years. Peter will not give you 1,000 naira to support him. He will not pay you to support him. You understand what I'm saying? So anybody saying maybe Peter will not do it. Go and ask his wife where Peter Obi lives. Where Peter Obi lives in Anambra State. He lives in a 2-room. When they wanted to build, he just told the wife that, hey, he doesn't need all these this thing. They should just give him two rooms. A former governor, a former chairman of a bank. That is Peter's life. Or even someone that is just a local government chairman will come to Abuja. They are staying at the Transcorp Hilton. Go and ask where Peter sleeps anytime he's in Abuja, and he's always almost in Abuja. Find out the hotel that Peter sleeps. You understand? He's not the type that believes in. When Buhari wanted to be president, we heard everything. Oh, he will sell off all the aircraft in the presidential fleet. Has he sold one? His daughter carried presidential aircraft to go and be doing photo shoots. How reckless these people have been in the last 7 years. So if you see people coming out massively to support Peter Obi, it's because of probably what they've seen about him and in him, and it's their right. I just hope and I pray that Nigerians will do not miss it in 2023, because it's going to be a watershed in our political life, political history. If we miss it in 2023, there might not be another election cycle, because what people are doing now is they are trying to push through to the end of Buhari's tenure, to now tell them to start another journey of pain, of anger, of insecurity, of this hyperinflation will not work. People have had it up. Find out how many Nigerians have left the shores of this country in the last 7 years of Buhari's government, including his own supporters. People who have told you that they can no longer bear this.
I don't know that
they can no longer bear this.
But I know that yes, Bola Tinubu, unfortunately, and I say this not as someone who has a political bias, but as someone who has blood flowing in his veins. Unfortunately, Tinubu is trying nature. He should be resting with his grandkids. There is nothing he should be doing in a public office, not even councillorship, not even chairmanship. A man, every time he has come out in public to make a statement or two, he has always goofed. From telling you that your voter's card has an expiration date, to telling you that people are tweeting on WhatsApp, to telling you that 50 million youths will be recruited and fed with cassava in the morning, maize in the agbado in the night. From telling that one to telling you that Malami switched off the phone line at the national grid. There's already age as setting, which is natural, which is normal. We cannot move from one disaster to another calamity. He's an elderly man. Look at his son. He should stop challenging nature. There are certain things you cannot do anymore, not because you don't have the. I have never queried Tinubu's intentions, whether they are good or bad. I've never even interrogated his intentions. What I would do, what I have done, is to put Tinubu on the scale where I would put my father. If at his age, with his condition, medical condition, he decides that he wants to run not for chairmanship of our estate association or village community association, to run for the president of Nigeria. How? So Tinubu's time has passed, but he wants to fight nature. He wants to. The last appearance he had at a rally in Lagos last week, he was wearing a shirt, wearing a jean, and wearing some sneakers. Lovely. But governance is beyond how you dress. Do you even understand? How can you say people are tweeting on WhatsApp? What's that? That's the person who wants to hand over Nigeria to be signing documents, sensitive and important documents, on behalf of the country? No. What if it signs of our freedom? Or signs of our sovereignty? Because the thing is gone. The thing is no longer there. Watch every statement is made. He believes that 2023 belongs to him. because he brought Buhari to power. And I ask, how did you bring Buhari to power? How? What was the vote of Lagos to Buhari in 2015? But, well, it's unfortunate that he did not learn from history. Because if he had learned from history, he will have seen what was done in the past to his own forefathers in the Nigerian political terrain. I will not mention names out of respect and reverence to them, but he should have studied history. He failed to study history, and now, how can Tinubu, a godfather whose son, political son, is the vice president for the past 7 years, a man who should sit back and ensure that good governance is given to the people by whoever is able to nominate, is now on his own throwing himself into the ring and claiming it belongs to me, it belongs to me, it belongs to... Nothing belongs to you. We cannot compensate you for helping Buhari with the Nigerian presidency. No. Presidency is not something you use to compensate anyone. It's for governance. It's not for political patronage. Come and take the ticket. Because what? Take the ticket to do what? If Tinubu can stand up erect, and count from 1 to 100, I will vote for him.